get a top 100 player to 1v1 6 different people for a total of 60 lucky spins, and here's how it'll work. He will face progressively harder opponents, starting with an unranked while working all the way up to pros just like himself. And he starts off with 60 lucky spins, but for each point an enemy scores on him, they take a lucky spin from him and he loses one. So his objective isn't only to win, but to stop the enemy team from scoring at all, or else they will take a spin each time they do. So say he wins every match 10-8, he would only walk away with 2 lucky spins each game. It's pretty brutal. It's also 1v1s, no abilities, bump serves only, and first to 10. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more, and let's get right into it. All right, we are in here on the first match, and he's facing someone who's completely unranked. Just so you know the rules, I wanted to progressively get harder, so for his first opponent, he is going to be facing someone who's just completely unranked and gets a bump serve through, which is kind of shocking, but it is no abilities, only bump serves, and first to 10 wins. And he's already going to give up a point, which means that Online Danny's going to get 1 lucky spin off of that. I already explained the rules, so I won't go ahead and rehash this. I don't think this match will be too long, but we're going to see. He's starting out with 60 lucky spins, and he's already down to 59 though. So honestly, in 1v1s, defense is very, very hard because your opponent can just shift lock spike. Yeah, exactly. You see that he can just shift lock spike exactly where his opponent is not at. So the person actually serving is at a severe disadvantage because he's going to be giving the opponent the first possession of the game, which is going to make it very, very hard to defend. At least he somewhat knows how to. Ooh, that's a good block. Wow, that's a blocking in a 1v1 is kind of crazy, but I think he read that spike right. Trying to go for that back right line. Not a terrible idea. Online Danny surprisingly does know. Ooh, that's actually really close. He actually almost took another lucky spin from him. He surprisingly does sort of know 1v1 tech, which is to just set it up forward and then quickly like shift lock where you want to spike, but he doesn't really shift lock too much. He kind of just looks where he wants to go, and that's going to be a good glide set block, and he's gonna get that on the left. Wow, he almost hit that out. Holy, up 6-1. Doesn't look like he's gonna lose this match for sure, but let's just see how many lucky spins he can defend, because he could just beat all of the lower opponents and walk away with a decent amount of lucky spins. But oh wait, no, that would have been crazy. No, that would have been crazy if he got that. That'd have actually been insane if he managed to get that through. And that's a crazy cut. Yeah, Sanu is going to be so good for these 1v1 hits, or these 1v1, just because it's so hard to defend a court against the Sanu. Oh, and hits it. Oh my God, he just hit it. He just bumped it out, and he just gave him another lucky spin. Completely unforced too. All right. And that's a good S tilt. That's a really, really good S tilt. Surprisingly though, I honestly didn't expect Danny to get any points through. I'm not even gonna hold you. He might counter spike this. He's going to. He might have actually gotten that counter spike. You can counter spike in 1v1s even if, ooh, gets a pretty lucky save. Even if you don't hard hit it, you can still counter spike. And he's now giving up 3 lucky. He's already lost 3 lucky spins in this first game. What is going on? He's got to lock in because the opponents are only gonna get harder from here. That's a good hit. That's a really good hit. That little like soft set and then that like spike. Good hit. Can he end it here? Can he end it here? Another little set. Got to hit it right there. Kind of predictable. That's one thing, is he doesn't play out of shift lock, and that's game over. So he's very, very predictable on where he's going. All right, second game, he is now facing a level 82 Taicho who was silver this season. Rank isn't always the best determiner of like skill, but I've been trying to find opponents that just gradually get better based on their level and their rank. And so hopefully we find maybe someone who's better or can actually beat him. So, ooh, not a good hit. He's on Taicho, which I would say that's a pretty large, that soft little set and then that instant spike, that has been really good for him, But here we go. It's a good serve. And oh wait, yeah, that was a good serve. What am I saying? I just said that's a good serve. Yeah, that's because he actually served it. It's supposed to be no serve. He said, oh my bad, I forgot. Okay, well, the other guy got the point anyway, so I guess all is fair. Ooh, he's getting so many people with that soft little set and that instant jump and hit. He's getting so many people with that. That is a really, really good tech that he's got going on, at least for 1v1s. That little like set and instant spike. He's gonna, ooh, he is on Taicho. He's not on the greatest of hitters, so it's gonna be hard for him to get points. Tried to delay it. Honestly, Oh, almost gets that. I feel like the Taicho could have like set one more time. Yeah, to get that extra power. Oh, he accidentally sets it over. He was trying to get that extra power. That's what I'm saying. If he set blocks and then sets again, he can actually get a really, really good spike. And he's got the speed advantage on the Sanu, but of course you're going to be at an insane spike disadvantage and kind of glided backwards into that, unfortunately. So far, he has gotten one lucky spin though off of him. Not quite as good as the unranked. I'm hoping, you know, he can cook up something. He already definitely seems like he knows a little bit. Oh, he popped an ability, which isn't allowed, but okay. Yeah, I had to just remind him no abilities. I love how they've broken the rules twice now. Both times the other team has scored anyways, and that is a really good hit. It's like he saw the top 100 doing it, and now he's immediately added it to his own bag, which is, I mean, that's pretty smart. So has gotten 2 lucky spins, 5-2. Gonna bump it forward a little bit. Delayed spike, but the defender gets it. Not gonna hold you. Ooh, that was good. That was good. Gonna bring it back in. Oh no. that was rough. That was rough. Oh no. All right, he's got to lock in. He's got to lock in. Cannot be doing that for these next couple opponents that I'm gonna have for him. Good delay. It's like he's delaying a lot. He's delaying his not. He's not flicking to where he wants to go, but he's like kind of making it sort of more obvious and then delaying and then S tilting or W tilting, which is also a very good way to get points through. Not even gonna hold you. Almost. Honestly, I feel like this Taicho would be getting a lot more points if only he was on. That was an interesting hit. Kind of soft right there. Did he cut some of the power, I wonder? But I feel like the Taicho could be getting a few more points than what he has been if he would just like get more heavy hits, which means, or makes me feel like if he was on a better style, he might be yeah, like right there. If he was on like Sanu, does he get that? Oh, that's a crazy hit. That's a crazy hit. Oh my God. How do you even stop that? I mean, you kind of just have to anticipate a lot. You have to anticipate a lot in once. You have to anticipate a crazy ton. Ooh, almost spiked his own touch, the other guy's touch. That's an insane hit. Can't believe a set block didn't reach that. And it might end 10-3 again. Is he gonna end every game 10-3? I wonder. Bumps it forward. Oh, wow. He played right against the net and he just got the little hit right over him. He's gone for that a couple times. But just the other times he kept too lowing. Hit that forward. Forward again. Oh, his first too low. And then he immediately gets his own point off of it. Honestly, this ain't too bad of a game so far right now. 9-5. This made me think someone might actually be able to win, but who knows? Who knows? And that is game 10-5 though. All right, our third game is on. It is a gold it's a gold with a 20-9 record. So he might actually be a bit better of a gold because he has a better record, but tried to make it as balanced as I could. He is a 95 Sanu. So, I mean, he's a, you know, about mid-level gold rank. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how many lucky spins he can get. Oh, he let that one drop too low. That's not a bad dive, honestly. To dive on that? Oh, that was a good set block. Just gonna bump that. He definitely forgot to shift lock. Around and hit that. Holy. Another little bump surf forward. That was a good immediate hit. Yeah, it is so hard. To defend the whole court. I can tell that the Sanu is trying to dive for a lot of these balls though. So, and that is pretty smart. In 1v1s, when you got to defend such a large amount of the court, you might want to try diving just a bit more. Well, he tried to go for another like little soft set. You could tell. And that time he got the set. That time he got the spike. Very nice. Can't believe he's lost 2 lucky spins so far just off of scoring on himself, which is kind of funny. Oh, the enemy team gives him one right back. 8 ping is crazy. Is the guy on 8 ping? Oh, he is on 8 ping. Wow. Bumps it forward. Okay, a little set thing. Oh wait, he might get a point. Whoa, no, he got a point because he too low. He got a point. That's kind of crazy. 3-2. You can see he giving up some lucky spins. You got to remember, it's really dangerous for him to give up points like that because every time he gives up a point, he loses 1 lucky spin. It's not for him. It's not just about winning. It's about giving up as little lucky spins as possible. That's a good hit. He went for a counter spike. That's kind of crazy, but that is a good hit by the 95 Sanu. Really good hit. Oh, there's that. Oh, yo, he is selling so much with some of these shift lock spikes. Try to delay a spike there. Try to delay a spike. Also, I feel like he's cutting a bit of the power as well because he's not hitting it quite as hard as Sanu could. So I feel like he's using that little pro control tech I made a video about not too long ago. That's another really good spike. It's so hard for anybody to defend that. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like if you just pop it up and then shift lock where you want to go and spike it in 1v1s, there's like very little outside of just anticipating that the enemy team can really do. That's another good hit. Didn't even go the other way. He just hit it straight where he was looking. But sometimes, I mean, that can get him because a lot of times, you know, people are expecting you to flick. So also, what is that ball that he is using? There, oh my God, I thought he was about to hit the top of the net. That's going to be, yeah, I was going to say that's going to be it. He's gone for another counter spike. Boy, he got to stop going for these counter spikes. He's given up 2 going for counter spikes and 2 going for, oh, he wants a pause. All right, it has now restarted. They are back. It was 6-6 when they left off, so it is going to be a 1st to 4, and thankfully it is also the same 2 people scoring. Like it's the same dynamic when they were tied, so that is good. All right, there we go. So now you can imagine it's 7-6 instead of 0-1. It is 1st to 4. It is 1st to 4 at this point. Good little dive. I see he's diving a lot. He is very smart with his dives. Oh, he's playing so close. I feel like he jumped up for that like counter spike. He is playing very, very close to the net though. He's playing very close to the net, which is kind of an interesting decision because personally me, I would be playing pretty far back, especially when he's spiking back, but he might know something I don't. And that, again, he keeps pulling out that little quick set and spike, which is kind of insane. He's pulled that out so many times this game. Gonna bump it over to the left side. Honestly, bumping it as far back. Oh, he might get caught there. Yeah, he was so out of position. And right now it is 8-8. He might risk losing his first match, which would be kind of insane because he still has 3 more after this to go. And they progressively get harder each time. And he's going to hit that right line, puts him 1 point away from winning. And he does have the advantage at this point to win the game. So let's see if he can actually do it. Oh, it is 9-9, but it's going to be his ball. It's going to be his ball because the other guy is bumping it back to him. Let's see if he can end it. He got to end it here because I am very scared that if he doesn't get this point, he's going to drop his first game to the gold. Oh, he baits out. Ah, nah, he got him. He got him. You could tell right when he baited out his jump. Okay, we have the second match. This person also looks a little bit like me, and he is going to be trying to take as many lucky spins as he possibly can from, I don't even know how to say his name. I just know him by Hubert. So he's going to be trying to take as many lucky spins away from this guy right here. So 1st to 10. I mean, I don't need to go over the rules. You already know what it is. Kind of rooting for him because he's got a fit very similar to mine. I'm kind of rooting for him. And I had to reiterate the rules to everybody. Before this game because this was kind of a little bit of an emergency pick. Ooh, hits the top of the net, but he might have had that. He's doing a pretty good, I mean, you can tell he's like shift locking where he wants to go, but that close to the net, it's going to be real easy for him to just get up into the enemy's face and just kind of set block right there. Ooh, oh, that was really good. That was a very, did he swat to Taicho? That was also a really good little quick double set right there. I can't believe he swat to Taicho. This kind of, I mean, he's saying he's definitely better, and the other Taicho seem to be doing pretty okay, just despite not being able to get a hard hit on anything. Goes for a count. He's really got to stop counter spiking because he's going for counter spikes and giving up lucky spins because of it. But it is not too bad because every time the opponent scores on him, he does get a bit of an advantage because obviously then the enemy team bump serves to you and you can start the offense. So, you know, because of that 1v1s, even despite there being a skill gap between 2 different players, they don't have to be super, gets the counter spike, and that's going to be a point. See, the thing with counter spiking is like it is still risky, but if you do get it, you don't even need a hard hit it because there's no defenders behind, you know, the other guy to then defend it, and goes for a very interesting set there. I mean, it'd have been real tough if he had a teammate, but he doesn't. So, all right. Get another one. Ooh, resets probably. Nah, doesn't get that, but he floats right back to his side. Just gonna hit it up again. Ooh, almost sells. Oh, he had the guy way away from him. The other guy had dove so far away from him. And what is that reach? And that is an amazing. Wow, that's a really good like back set into his own spike. Holy. He's making great use of like controlling his set power and then hitting it, but I really don't feel like Taicho's the play. I mean, I know he's going to get that like added, ooh, he might, nah, he's not going to get that. He's not going to get that, but he is going to get that, destroying him 7-2 at the moment. Holy. Taicho, I still just don't understand the Taicho pick. Maybe it was secretly smart. You're like, oh, Cat, well, he's going to boost his spike power, but why would you even need to boost it if you're just on a Sanu anyways, you know? Tries to go for the instant hit. Ooh, oh, that's dangerous. Oh, he hits the top. That's his second time hitting the top of the net. And he's actually doing much better against this gold than he was the last gold. The last gold was honestly playing well above his own skill level. He was playing well above his own skill level. Kind of proud of that guy. Not even going to hold you. Oh, and gets the clean counter spike through. Wow. That was really good. That was really, really good. I think I've done an okay job at progressively making the games a little harder. Although I think the last game might have been a little harder. A lot harder than this game. A lot harder than this game. It does seem like he's playing. Wow, and that's a good game. He's played really well on Taicho. All right, another game. This is now a level 141 Mia Twins user, which is really interesting. He might get some interesting blocks here. You can see the level getting closer and closer and closer each time we play more and more games. The Mia Twins is interesting because their main thing is there's serving, but he might, like I just said, he might get some good blocks through and immediately gets a bump serve through because he was typing. That's such an interesting way to give up a point, but okay. One free little lucky spin there for him off of a bump. Has anybody ever gotten a bump lucky spin? Has that ever happened until now? Let's see how well he can do, though. He has been pro the last 2 seasons, so hopefully he gets at least a good game. I'm not sure how better of a game you could give him than what the other gold did, which was 10-9. So, ooh, that's a good. I was about to ask him, is this the pro? But I think the goal explosion is gonna tell him all he needs to know. Ooh, almost gets that through, but you're definitely going to see a lot better defense probably from this user than everybody else. Ooh, almost gets a block, but I feel like he low-key got bailed by the net, and that's hard to defend for everybody. You can see that little like quick set, and then the spike has worked on literally everybody so far, no matter the rank. So let's see if it continues to work, but it's 2-2 right now. Kind of sort of closer to 2-1 since he did literally give up a point off of the serve. Tries to go for a quick little swap spike there. Ooh, really, really dangerous. Almost delays that out. He's going for a lot of blocks, but he's honestly getting sorta and then gets the counter spike. Oh, that would have been a crazy switch and dive to save that if he did get it off. But honestly, he said it's off of peak rank. Actually, it's off of a little bit of everything. Oh my God. Oh my God, I actually thought he almost got a setter down. I thought he said oops. I thought he went for something like actually like super tactical there. That would have been kind of crazy. And he is literally an animatronic right now. Holy aura. What the hell? Oh, oh no, the sell. He's just selling away lucky spins. Oh my God. You hate to see it because every time he hits it out, every time he gives up a bump serve, he just loses one, bro. Lock in. Ooh, quick little lag spike right there for me. Oh, and it floats over to his side and he gets a spike through. Yo, Avery has hacked my keyboard. Oh no, he's blaming his keyboard. Oh no. Ooh, gets the block. The blocks are going to be crazy. The blocks are going to be crazy. Playing against a Mia Twins might have been a sneaky good choice because you can honestly do like everything as a Mia Twins user. So bumps it up. Definitely gonna set right there, and then yeah, he's going for a quick one. Now he's trying to get his own counter spikes. These counter spikes are so silly, but counter spiking is actually oddly safe in 1v1s just because like if you do land it, even if it's not a hard hit, you're still gonna get the point. And now he takes it up 6-5. Just score 10. Yo, he's trying to just go to the next game. Yo, he's just trying to go to the next game. What? I can't play this. I hate the Twins. No way he's giving up because he's playing the Twins. That's what that block does to you, bro. That's what that block does to you. I'm telling y'all, this is why I be saying the Twins the best style in the game. Yo, this game is actually low-key scuffed right now. He actually just wants out of the game against the Twins. Wow. Okay. I mean, I guess good game. That means he's the first one to get all 10. And here we go on the final match. It's Fem Avery or another top 100. Y'all probably already know him. He got his own like content creator. He got his own channel and stuff like that. And I'll throw that up on the screen as well if you want to take a peek at that. But he is the final kind of boss of all of this, and he's on Sanu. So let's see if he can finally beat him. But oh no, he gives up a second point. I would say let's see if the top 100 can finally beat him, but he forfeited against the twins, and I'm gonna be using this as crazy twins propaganda. Y'all already know I'm gonna be going crazy. I'm gonna be like, this is why the twins are the best style ever, is because it has top 100s literally forfeiting against them, bro. The twins are just them, bro. Stop playing with me. That was also crazy. He did like his own little glide set into a spike. He's going for crazy silly stuff, but he's got to worry more about winning. And that's almost that's like the most textbook kind of like just like set and score you can do in a 1v1, is just set yourself, shift lock where the other person isn't, and spike it. That's honestly like your best bet. Yeah, oh, that's crazy. It's even working on him. That move has worked on literally every single person, bro. It does not matter. It's such a strong 1v1 move, but 1v1ing isn't really a thing in the game, and on such a big court it is so hard to defend it. That's why I think like with higher level players, it's really just going to be offense, bro. Like everybody's just going to be scoring quite a bit just because of how wide open the court is. Like they literally can't defend everything. Setter dump? No. Setter dump would be crazy. Oh, he's definitely, yeah, glided the wrong way. It's so hard to defend. I feel like he's playing more for set blocks and stuff like that. And I understand since he's on Taicho, but that seems like a really, really risky move, to be honest. But a glide set block, I mean, it doesn't give you terrible. Ooh, that leaves the court wide open. 4-4 right now. It is tied up. It is tied up. He could still win this. Has the advantage because he does have more offensive possessions right now, but gonna set it over again. That is very bad. That's very bad. Not gonna immediately set it. It's probably getting crossed. Oh, just a little S tilt. No, not the emote, not the tongue emote. Oh my god. That freaky ass tongue emote in this game, bro. Stop it. Nah, he ain't got nothing with that. He just got to bump it to the other side. Just gonna give him 3 touches. Oh, he's going for it again, bro. No, bro. He's trying to style with that. Bro. Quick little bump. Not gonna get any more points off of the bump, it looks like. It is still silly that he hits it out. Wow. Okay. That's kind of crazy. It is still so silly you got a point off of a bump. Like, we'll set up. Where he going with that? Oh, he's going for it again, bro. He's so determined to get that. Like, he's gonna hit that until he gets it, bro. Goes for the count. Yeah, he's gonna get that. No, he's not. Taicho's actually fast enough to get back there, but without setting to himself at all, he's definitely not gonna get a point off of that. Yeah, this is the problem with Taicho, is he has to kind of set receive everything, because if he doesn't, he's not gonna have the power. Oh, setter dump. Oh my god, that's crazy. He's up 7-5, bro. He's up 7-5. He can actually win this. This would be so silly if he beats Fem Avery, but then loses to a pro. But the pro was a bit of a forfeit, interestingly enough. I mean, that's how the twins got people, bro. Oh, Fem Avery got low-key kind of bailed that he landed back where the ball was going, and gets the quick little shift lock spike. Bumping it forward. Good rack. Good little calm low rack. And then, ooh, cross into the mid-court. Ooh, kind of setting back. Hits it out. Oh my god, is he about to win? Is he about to win? Maybe he's going for so much goofy stuff. He's going for so much goofy stuff like that setting stuff that he might actually have just sold himself with that. He really needs to dial in, and does right there. He does right there, but now he's got to play some defense, and that's so hard to do in ones, bro. He just needs one more point to win this. Just one more point. It's gonna get it. That's game.